Good afternoon and welcome into Slot Channels in Depth. Hey, I'm your host today, Tom, aka RhinoMan Slots, Tim, whatever you want to call me. Hey, we're in for 30 minutes of fun, and the first 2 minutes are always the best. You know how that goes. Guys, you know how I do. I'm going to have Randy's cousin back in. Everybody liked him. He'll be back in a future episode. Absolutely. But today's show, we're going to be talking about retention, views, and watch time of two particular channels. Hey, you see the thumbnail. You know who the two channels are. I have something to tell you about these two channels. They're both awesome. But first, as I do, I have a couple of things to handle. First, as you guys know, I always do my new subscribers to the channel when they first come in. Today's new subscribers, Edward Park. Hey, appreciate Edward Park for being a new subscriber. I'm trying to wait until the thing comes around because I don't see it. You know, the show falls off the rails. Anyway, new subscribers to the channel are coming up pretty quickly. I see a lot of people in the chat. Randy, the Slot Wizard's here. I see Scotty H-Town, of course. They're on the thumbnail. They're obligated to be here. I'm just saying, you know how that goes. Okay, what does Susan want to do with Bruce Springsteen today? Susan wants to play in the dark with Bruce Springsteen. Hey, I'm just saying, you know she does. She loves her some Bruce Springsteen, and why not play in the dark with him? Hey, you could feel around, see what you can find. Like I said before, I want to thank the new subscribers to the channel. Hey, we see him coming across, and I'm waiting for the banner to come across. This is a long banner. I got to do something about that. Edward Park and Lou Winkle. Hey, appreciate you guys being new subscriber to the channels. This part, the Good Vibes crew, members to the channel, Gamblers Unknown, Yoshi Slots, New England Scratcher, NES Slot, Robert Kaczynski, Gambleby Slots, and more. Hey, I'm doing something different next time with this banner. You'll see it tomorrow probably. Love Struck Gambling, SoCal Slots, TMP Slots, Trace the Ace, Trace or Tracy the Ace, Mr. Handpay, Danny D, the Cool Scratcher fan. Hey, I appreciate her. Yo, Ange, Ram Jones. We got a lot of them. Slot Sister, Easy Life Slot Jackpots. Appreciate that. Lucky Obsession Slots and Scratcher. Haven't seen her in here. Everybody's got to send out an SOS for her. Absolutely. Gambling Granny, 5K Grenade, Avalon Bash Slots, Sister Yoshi, Slot Nista, never ends. I love it. Brenda B. Hey, Beer Belly Slots. Love it. And welcome into the Good Time Rollers. Becky A sits alone at that top category, and we're going to do something about that as well. Hey, guys, before we start the show, I want everybody to send out well wishes, fast recovery to the Wizard sister. She had a successful surgery. She's recovering right now, and just make it a speedy one. Send her some love. She'll be watching this when she recuperates and gets off the drugs, I'm sure. Guys, who's in the chat? I see a bunch of people in here, and I'm just going to go down the list real quick here. Scotty H-Town, Randy the Slot Wizard. I see Susan wants to do shots with Bruce Spring or play in the dark. Either way, Bradley Jones is in the house. Hope you guys are going to have a wonderful Friday and an awesome weekend. Absolutely. R.A. Jr. is still recovering from his birthday bash. Avalon Bash Slots. Hey, appreciate you. Doris Carisi, Trace the Ace. Hey, love everybody spending a little bit of time on Friday. Little Dutchie, hey, she's recouping well too. So everybody is doing well. Everybody's recouping well. Love that. Let's see who else we got in here. If you guys are in the background, come on in and say hi. Absolutely. Oklahoma Casino Review Slots. He's driving right now, but hey, just say a blanket hello to him. Let's see what we got going on now. Okay, guys. Today, we're going to take a look at two channels, but it might not be what you think. You know, these are two of the bigger channels in the niche. Absolutely. And I just want to touch on both of them real quick. And I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but I do have a slideshow to say a little bit. And after I do my thing, what I do, we'll look at them. Let me see what's going on here with the chat. I want to be up to date with you guys here. My StreamYard doesn't capture it the same way that YouTube does. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page and that we're working the same way. Okay, so Lucky Lady Luck HQ, her approach to her videos, and we're talking about retention now. Her approach to her videos, from what I see, she puts a little clip in the beginning of the video. Hey, that's a good retention tool. to do that. However, she does it. She'll show her big jackpot, whatever, the fist bumping. You know how they do. Gamblers Unknown is in the house, and go on from there. Hey, that's a good technique, and it's been done by a lot of different channels. And I'm not saying that there's channels out there that aren't doing it. I'm just talking about these two individual channels right now, and we'll get more into detail later on with other channels. They're doing it right. Obviously, she has a shit ton of subscribers, which is great, and she's making a ton of money, but her approach is doing that on all of her videos, and it works for her. Absolutely. And we're not going to talk about the interaction, the personality, the entertainment value. I'm just looking at the retention tricks that these channels use, because in my opinion, they both have great personalities. They're both entertainers. They both do well at the things they do. But for Lady Luck HQ, the retention thing, I don't know if it's true or not, but I just going off of a viewer's perspective. Me as a viewer, when I see that little clip that comes on at the beginning of the video, I know that's the big win that they've done. So I'll fast forward to that big win. For bigger channels, that will work with decent watchers. New channels that will drop the retention. Trust me, I have talked about this ton. Yeah, Gamblers Unknown, and that's what I'm saying. So for them, it may work. But for you as a younger channel or a newer channel, what beach are we gimbling on now? We will be gimbling on a beach pretty soon, Scotty H. Town. But for me, when I'm a viewer of a channel and I see them drop that little clip it in at the beginning, I will go ahead and forward to that little clip because I want to see the big win. That's what the thumbnail's about. That's what everything's about. And that big clip that's dropped in the beginning, I fast forward through it. So I'm just wondering if that hurts her. Probably not with the views that she's got, but we're talking about two different things: retention, views, and watch time. So I don't know if at a big channel it does, but I definitely do know at a smaller channel that will hurt your channel, because people like me will do the same thing. They'll just skip to that part and then they will watch that part of the video, unless they're a true fan and they have all the time in the world to watch all of the videos that drop that way. Hey, I'm just saying. Her videos itself, they're not long. They're anywhere from 10 minutes to 20 minutes in length, which is a good length. Anything over 10 minutes is a fantastic length. And she has plenty of viewers to watch the videos for that time. She averages about 60 to 100K in views per videos. And I'm just going off of what I saw on her pages for the most recent views. Obviously, the longer the videos out there, it's going to accumulate more views. Lady Luck also blurs out the credits, so you actually have to look around. It's funny. yeah, I've noticed that too. Gamblers Unknown. So anyway, so that's it. Between 60K and 100K in views on new videos that are dropped on her channel. Hey, I personally think that she's going for volume of views and on her channel now, especially with all the viewers she's got. So let's skip forward. Her retention trick is obviously the little snippet at the beginning to get you to watch, but I don't know if that backfires for her or not. But for smaller channels, I think it would backfire. Let's go on to ST Guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or better known as Fellatio. Just saying, he has a different approach for his videos. At the beginning of all his videos, he will put on the screen the different machines that he's going to be playing at the casino. Hey, he has a gimmick for that, and that alone is a retention tool when you're watching his videos. You see the games you like, you're going to stick around. He'll also start off the video with $500 and go that way from that aspect. So he'll start out with $500 and he has something else coming up. I'll talk about it, and he'll play $100 in each thing. That is number one retention that he does. Number two retention that he does, he has rules for his videos. He'll put $100 in the machine and he'll play it until he either doubles that $100 up or until he loses that $100. That's retention two that he does. Hey, that keeps you watching his channel. He has those rules that he sticks to and goes through there for them. The three main rules: $100 in, double up, lose the $100, you're out to the next machine. And it goes by pretty quickly. So from that aspect, you know he has rules, you know where he's going, what he's playing, and everything else. So you're already invested in the video that you're watching before he even starts playing. Hey, that's a good move. So he jumps straight into playing. Hey, he doesn't mess around. He jumps straight into playing. And when you're watching his videos, he will get rid of all of the dead spins. He'll fast forward through them. You'll see the spins, only they're sped up. So he'll get to either the bonus or the end of that machine and move on to the next one. He'll put the dollar signs up there. So you can't really jump off of the machine. You're going to see him playing and you're going to see the fast forward. That's retention 3 that he does. Hey, that is a good retention tip, because if you're watching his videos, they're so hard to fast forward through because that's action packed. There's so much in there, so many different bonuses. He makes up the rules as he goes. Also, he has monkeypox, I think. Hey, whatever works for him. But he does start off with $500, and I have seen him go to the ATM quite often during some of those videos. Yeah. Oh yeah, Slots is in the house. He's probably got on a ton of obsession right now. He's partying with one of his exes, I think. Avalon Bash is in the house. Monix in the house. Appreciate you guys coming in. As always, Chris Pentel. Monic, take a seat. Hey, I love the monkeypox. Hey, some of your exes have monkeypox. I heard. I'm just saying. So anyway, he makes it hard for you to fast forward through the video because he does it for you. That's a great retention tip. And I don't know if it would work for smaller channels or not, unless you have a shit ton of content that you could put together that way, where you could speed through it, keep it action packed, and keep it moving fluently as he does. I enjoy watching him quite often, but he does those 3 retention things to keep people engaged on his channel. Thank you, Simon, for coming in. I really appreciate it. So he does those 3 retention things, and it's working for him. He has 150,000 subs. His videos, though, and this is what got me thinking about this, his videos are anywhere from 30 to 35 minutes. And I found myself stuck watching the videos the whole way through because I want to see the next bonus, want to see the machine, I want to see what's going on. Like I said, they're action-packed. You can't skip through them. And most of the time, he has some really nice bonuses in there, and he wins quite a bit. Don't know what goes on behind the scenes. However, that keeps the audience engaged. I'm just curious to know what his retention time is and what his watch hours are from that. Learn about Figueroa on soft white underbelly. You will ever have to do a walk on that street. Figueroa. You want me to go to Figueroa? Yeah, I'll go to Figueroa. It's not right. Soft white underbelly. You'll never do a walk. You'll ever do a walk on that street. Yeah, I'll do a walk on that street. I ain't scared of Figueroa. I grew up in the hood, bro. I'm all good. Anyway, so those are his 3 main things that he does for retention, and it works well for him. And I'm just curious to know. I'm going to reach out to him, see if I could get him on for an interview, or at least find out some of his statistics that are not on the internet, that are not shown on Social Blade or any of those other things. Personally, I like fast-paced videos where the highlights and the bonuses. I noticed as SD Guy tells a story, this video of how he got the bonus. Yeah, he does. And that helps out. But his videos are between 30 and 35 minutes long. And if you've ever been watching one of his videos, you'll find that you get stuck watching the video. RhinoMan, I grew up in the hood in Beverly Hills. Hey, I was just taking a walk in your hood the other day on Rodeo Drive. Hey, that's where all the cowboys go, Rodeo Drive over there. I didn't see too many cowboys, but hey, does the leopard have snaps in the crouch? Just saying. Where's the disco ladies? Hey, I don't know. We'll find out about the disco ladies in a minute. Oh, that's good. That was ice cold Friday evening. There's no better time for a Corona. I'm just saying. Don't just watch the cornfields. That's the only fans of ST guys. Okay. The cornfields. Hey, there you go. His views are between on the recent videos that he has. His views are between 40 and 55K in views that have watched his recent videos. And I'm going to jump into the slideshow real quick. He butchered another comment. Yes, I did. Sorry about that. Should I go back and try and reread it? No, I'm reread it. I just had a Corona. It's all good. Anyway, guys, let me get this slideshow up here if I can. Let me add this to the stream. Boom, there you go. I'm going to keep myself big because Scotty H-Town likes me big. I'm just saying. Okay, so Lady Luck HQ. Hey, we all know her. We've seen her around. These are her recent videos, and I can't really read it because it is kind of small. So I would rather do my, let's see if we do it this way. So you can see her recent views here on some of the videos that she's put out. And we have a few different slides, but these are her most recent videos. And take notice, guys, just of how she puts out her videos, what she does in them, and everything else. So you can see the kind of views and watch time. A better time for Corona is on the beach with the Hawaiian shirt and the gimbal. You're absolutely right, Scotty H-Town. I will be going to the beach just for you. Hey, I will be in a thong on the beach, tanning my cheeks. I'm just saying, just for you. HD guy gives me anxiety. Hey, he's an entertainer. You know, just like all of us are entertainers. Maybe not me so much. I'm just a guy that can't read chats. So there you go. So there you go. These are her most recent videos. These are her most recent views. And it got me thinking when I was looking at SD's page. And I will have him coming up real quick here. Let me get on to him right now. Oh, wait. I don't know how this got in here. This is Randy's dream sequence here. I don't know what happened, but he was telling me about a dream that he had of him when he was looking on Grinder and everything else. Let me get myself out of the way here, just so you guys could get a better look at Scotty H-Town. I don't know. Randy was saying something about he likes weightlifters and boxers, and he wants to be on a chorus line and have a good time. Randy, there's your dream, bro. I put it together for you. You told me about it. Got it. Rand Jones says Scotty has hottie with the bod. Yeah, hottie with the body. Absolutely. Becky A. Hey, that's Randy the Slot Wizard stream. I got a migraine trying to unscramble RhinoMan's language. I thought you were getting drunk before the show, bro. You should understand it. D-Call 17802. Stars in musical cats. Yes, he does. Randy the Slot Wizard's all over the place. You know him. But let's get on to SD guy real quick here. His channel, he's got about 150K in subs. And these are his recent videos. Now, I did notice he's been uploading shorts quite a bit lately. I don't know if that's to build subscribers or whatnot, but the views he's getting on his videos are much lower than Lady Luck's HQ. Obviously, she has more subscribers, but it just got me thinking that even though he is, you know, getting less views than her because of the subscribers that he has, what is the difference? Is there a difference in for a channel? How does the retention rate and watch time transition to money in a creator's pocket? So which would be better? Casino Chris, thank you for coming in. ST guy is ill and still isn't going to the casino as much. Yes, I know, but he does got a shit ton of content, and he's still putting out content quite a bit. He also has a couple of channels. Yeah, yes, he does. Gamblers Unknown. But I'm just wondering, on this one particular channel, he has a crap load of engagement. He has a crap load of retention and watch time from these videos. I think much more than Lady Luck HQ's videos. And I'm just trying to figure out which transitions more to dollars for a creator. Is it the viewers that watch the video for a shorter amount of time, or if you have the retention that a channel like SD Guy got, and you could keep people in a video for 30 plus minutes watching the whole thing, is that better? I don't know the answers. I'm putting this out there for other people to see and sort of think about. Hey, these are all good things to think about. You know, retention is definitely a key. If your audience is watching your videos for a longer period of time, your retention rate goes up. But the other key factor to that is you have more subscribers watching less time. But what's your click-through rate? All of those analytics things pay out. But I'm just focusing right now. RhinoMan Slots. Hey, Ran, Sister Yoshi, and oh yeah, appreciate you coming in, RhinoMan. That's my cousin right there, RhinoMan Slots. RhinoMan, I think you learned a few more words to his vocabulary. Now it's 5 words. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you. I'm happy you have that dream of being in a chorus line with Scotty H-Town, bodybuilding right around you. I don't know what that's about. All I can say is all my exes watch my full videos. Yeah, they're just looking for where you got the money so that you can pay all that child support. I hear you got like 15 kids or something like that. I don't know. They should call you Johnny Appleseed with all the exes you have. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. But the thought came to mind. Which is better, having a high retention and watch time, or having a lot of viewers with less watch time and retention? And I could be completely wrong. I don't know if Lady Luck's retention is low or not. I'm just going based on what I see, what I do as a viewer, skip through when I see the snippet in the beginning to get to that big bonus. I don't know what it is. Her videos are a lot shorter. His videos are a lot longer. And I know for myself as a viewer, they keep me in to his videos a lot longer than average watching the channel. I'm just saying that's my opinion, but I am curious to know which is better for a creator, having a longer retention rate and watch time, or having more views. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's my thing. Views, retention, and watch time from these 2 channels. I'll be doing more on other channels soon. But now let me get on to the fun part that you guys all like to make fun of me about. We are going to talk about the chat recap from yesterday, and there were a lot of good things in there. Scotty H-Town said he had a traffic ticket recently, and I had put him as a traffic cop on the thumbnail. Hey, that was just coincidence, but hey, I don't know. Robert Kaczynski said one day RhinoMan will get a real job. God, I hope not. Maybe one day this will turn into a real job. I'm just saying. It might not, but whatever happens. R.A. Jr. said, thanks all. I'm almost as old as RhinoMan. Bro, I think you're just a little bit older than me. I'm just saying. I've seen your comments. I could sort of guess what your age is. Actually, you're about 45, so you are a little bit older than me by a couple of years. Not too much, but you're just a little bit older than me. Scotty H-Town, I only stress the 29 minutes and the 40 seconds your show is not number 1. Hey, I appreciate that, Scotty H-Town, but don't stress about it. Avalon Vash says, I'm not a compulsive gambler. We were talking about compulsive gambling yesterday. He says, I'm not a compulsive gambler. I am an impulsive gambler. Hey, so you're okay, right? You're okay. Absolutely. Scotty H-Town. Now, this is a good comment from Scotty. Hey, he is pretty smart sometimes. How do you know when you're a compulsive gambler? When you tell your slot neighbor to watch your machine while you run to the ATM. Hey, maybe that is a sign that you are a compulsive gambler. I'm just saying. Randy the Slot Wizard sent me a 24-pack of Victoria's Secret undies. Avalon Vash wanted to make sure that they were edible. Not if Scotty wore them. Absolutely not. I'm just saying. Robert Kaczynski said they should not take their ATM card with them and exclude themselves from the casino. If you exclude yourself from the casino, then there's no reason for you not to take your ATM card, because once you're excluded, you're not supposed to be able to play. I'm just saying. Tammy says it's an addiction like anything else. Absolutely, Tammy. You're 100% correct there. Robert Kaczynski came in with, we don't have a gambling problem. We have a winning problem. As most of us do, we all have a winning problem. Trace the Ace, only wearing pants, does not even have them on the right way. Hey, I must have missed something up there, but I am not only wearing pants. I have them on the right way. Don't worry about that. How come the only time you have a gambling problem is when you lose? I don't know. I guess that's the problem, is when you lose, and that's what Robert Kaczynski was saying. It's only a problem when you're not winning. Okay. Gamblers Unknown. We were talking. I was talking about at the same time that he dropped this in there. Gamblers Unknown says, I'm going to a Gamblers Anonymous meeting and bringing some of my lucky wristbands to hang out. Hey, that's a smart idea, bro. You're definitely going to get some watch time and retention from those viewers. Absolutely. I told RhinoMan to hold my machine when I went back. He had sold my drink and my machine. Hey, that's what happens. T-Town Gamblers in the house. Absolutely appreciate you being here. Let's see what else we got here. I appreciate you guys. Anybody doing anything wonderful this weekend? Let me know in the chat. Randy the Slot Wizard, we should take RhinoMan fishing. You know what I mean. Apparently, he wants me to sleep with the fish. I'm not falling for that. I'm smarter than the average bear. Hey, boo-boo. Whaler is in the house. I'm just saying. I'm not going on any fishing trip with Scotty H-Town and Randy the Slot Wizard. I might fall off of that boat. RhinoMan gets more views from the restroom. You're absolutely right, bro. That's why I take my lives in there. I don't sit outside the restroom and bother patrons that come out asking them if they wash their hands with the blue light to make sure that there was no germs on their hands, like you do at the casino right there, watching people inside and out of the bathroom when you're playing your Mighty Cast machine. I know what you do, Brian. I got you. I asked, why do you gamble? Sister Yoshi says we enjoy it. It's me time. I appreciate that. We all know it's me time. James Jameson said, ha ha ha, when I made the reference to Just Like That, the experience that Avalon's trying to copy and sell now, the $1,000 Avalon Bash cash experience. You give them $1,000 plus you give them $500 to play in the machine. If you win, he will put you on screen, make you a movie star just like that. I don't know. Gamblers Unknown, you have a problem if you're selling your kids' TV to gamble. Yes, if you that is a problem. If you're funding your gambling with others' monies, yes, that's a problem too. We know we don't like doing that. The Good Life 88 says, is that a real question? When I was talking about I got all my information yesterday from the Gamblers Anonymous page on their website, and the last question on that 20-question questionnaire they said was, is Gamblers Anonymous a religious society? That is a true question on there. Just saying. Spangler Slots is in the house. If Rhino goes on a fishing trip with Randy, that's a recipe for an episode of Dateline. You're absolutely right, RJ. I believe that 100%. What ATM receipts? I don't know what ATM receipts you have. James Jameis says you call people who have been through you could tell people who have been through rehab because they say the same phrases. Absolutely. 12 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a couple more steps to go, but hey, I will be getting that. Gamblers Unknown says, cut that down to $4.99 and you got a deal. Absolutely. Gamblers Unknown says, I never go to the casino. I never lie and go to the casino. I only lie to work and say that I'm at the casino. And then it's backwards too. Either way, I got the other comments coming up down here. Scotty H Town says, if Darwin was alive and watched the RhinoMan show, he would rewrite his theory of evolution. I don't know if that's a compliment, Scotty. He would base his whole theory of evolution on me. That sounds like a compliment, if not a backhanded compliment, and I'm all good with that. Hey, thank you for that, Scotty H Town. Avalon Bass says she has your location because you wear that backpack with the leash on it. Yes, if you see me and not Mrs. RhinoMan in the casino, she does have me tethered to a string so I can't walk away from her and disappear, just like a lot of Yes exes had him on a leash. Was that a leash? Well, it might have been a leash. Either way. Avalon Bash says another warning sign is when you're at the drive-thru for Jack in the Box and you have your food billed to your room. Hey, I wonder how many times you have done that, Avalon. I could see that happening quite often. Guys, we are 31 minutes in. It's been a fun 31 minutes. Write that down, comment, that Darwin comment down. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. It's a caller. Yes, Lad says. I think RhinoMan Show writes down teleprompter for Biden. Hey, he's asked me to write it down a few times. However, I don't know how many times he's actually read it. I'm just saying. He butchers everything. I do butcher everything. Hey, appreciate that. That's who I am. You guys know that. Tomorrow's show, I'm doing something different with the members. I'm going to have a trailer in the beginning so you guys can enjoy that all the time that I'm late. You'll be able to see the trailer of my members, subscribers, and stuff so I could get more content into the show and really get into what you guys want to see. And apparently, it's me at the beach in a thong tanning my cheeks. I'm just saying. Hope he sings the Bee Gees song, Staying Alive, Staying Alive. Staying alive, staying alive. You know how I do, guys. I do some rapping too. And makes for poor pronunciation. Whatever. I love you guys too. You can't even quote the right people. Just say, whatever, guys. I love you guys too. Guys, until I want to stay on with you guys until tomorrow, guys. The Great Dane channel. Hey, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. You're just coming in at the end of a 32-minute live, as I always do every day. 32 minutes. The first 2 minutes are number one on YouTube from 3:30 to 3:32. It was 2.5 minutes, but they cut down that half minute because Randy the Slaw Wizard and Scotty H Town were complaining quite a bit. But I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Best wishes goes out to the Wizard sister. I hope you recover quickly. Please do not let Randy visit you in the hospital. I know he really makes the nurses feel uncomfortable, and it's kind of creepy. I'm just saying. Guys, until tomorrow, let the good times roll. I will see you then. I will be at the casino tomorrow morning. I might go live if Mrs. Rhino's not awake or if she's not looking at my location. Anyway, guys, love you. Talk to you then.